Sacred Love Cards, giving you another reading for the week of March 4th to March 10th, 2019. For this week, I have drawn a card from the Wholeness season, which says, a very short message: love for you every day. The other two cards I have drawn are, just as last week, cards from the Rumi Tarot set and the Archetype set. The Rumi Tarot set is by Nigel Jackson, and the Archetype Card set is by Myss. The Rumi card that I drew for this week is 3 of Staves, and it has the message, love is a ship for the elect. And the Archetypes card that I drew from Myss set is the God archetype. I will speak about these 3 cards, starting with the Strange Secret Sacred card. The message, love for you every day, is quite straightforward, quite transparent, and seems quite simple to begin with. But we could look into deeper meanings of these few words. What does this message basically say? It says that love is ever present for the receiver. It is always there, stretching from the past into the present towards the future. It is a promise. Did you have a dismissive reaction to it to begin with? Do you find it cheesy? Do you find it utopian? Do you find that it's simply untrue? Do you find that this promise is just very difficult to keep? Do you find that love fluctuates every day? Love fluctuates in every second. How do you feel about it? Every feeling is quite alright. It is good to do a little bit of self-discovery. What if you had a warm, fuzzy, positive feeling with this message? You probably feel aligned. Maybe you can recognize it in aspects of your life, and that is very good as well. Next, I will talk about 3 of Staves, Rumi's tarot card, which says that love is a ship for the elect. Nigel Jackson interpretation speaks about the ship as a vehicle for spiritual salvation. The ship is a metaphor for setting off on a journey. This journey could be the journey of discovering your soul, or the journey of true love. What is interesting is that they describe love as a state of surrender to divine will. So love is mainly understood from a spiritual perspective. It is the ship that helps you meet your own soul and helps you melt into oneness with the universe, into oneness with what you perceive as God. This card speaks about a reward for great faith. The God Archetype card by Myss is quite an interesting card. The light attributes are benevolence and compassion, and recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. And the shadow attributes are despotism and cruelty, using power to control people. Basically, what separates the light attributes from the shadow attributes is love. If you notice, the light attributes, they are manifestations of love, benevolence and compassion, and recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. That is an inclusive perspective that recognizes that everything is one. Whereas the shadow attributes are completely devoid of love. So in this way, the God archetype, in its shadow aspect, actually the God becomes the devil in this description. In the shadow aspect of the God archetype, a person would just use power to manipulate and control because they would exclude others. So they would just manifest hunger for power. Love cannot be attained by force. Love contains no manipulation. It's not a power game. There's no maneuvers, no manipulation, no control tactics when you're talking about true love. So please remember this mystical truth that love is not taken and is not given by force. These are the questions that I offer you for this week. The purpose is to enhance love in your life, and they are based on the message, love for you every day. Question number 1. What keeps me from feeling, experiencing, and receiving love every day? Question number 2. In which ways and in which situations do I beg for love instead of allowing love to come to me? Question number 3. How do I express gratitude, benevolence, and compassion each day? I wish that you receive, manifest, give, and receive love in as much as you desire. Thank you for watching. I'll see you very soon.